And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome! You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say. Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to Koi Plays Tarot. My name is Koi, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. What we're looking at in this round of reads is going to be your first and last for the month of January. And also, Happy New Year! I've been seeing great things across all the sign collectives, very interesting dynamics as well. But as is to be expected, we're moving not only from 1 month to another, but 1 year to another. Everybody's in a state of transition. And I, as your tarot card reader, am in a state of transition as well. I have reopened individual reads. So if you are interested in getting a one-on-one with me, either message or email me. The contact information should be on the page, and we'll go from there. Let's set it up, okay? So, first and last, is a style of reading that I do with aces on top, tens on the bottom, all the respective elements of water, earth, fire, and air, cups, pentacles, wands, and swords respectively, detailing as we transition from one time period to the next, one stage to the next, what's new, and what have we learned. So, on the tops with the aces, what's new with opportunities, ventures, emotional fulfillments, things of that nature. Where are we going with that? And Ten of Cups, I keep on looking at the Ten of Cups. I've said this in another video. Maybe it has to do with a lot of the harmony that I'm seeing around all the signs. But the tens, more respectively, representing conclusions, ultimatums, and endings, right? What have we learned in those regards? Preamble to the read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but don't always be so willing to reverse. At times, even when it gets tough, Gemini, understand I, as your tarot card reader, I'm not here to misguide you. That's not why I made the channel. That's not why I do this. We're going to lay all the cards out on the table, talk about every single one of them. And more so, we're going to talk about rain and sunshine. Both are valid in my book. So, with all that being said, Happy New Year. Let's move forward and let's do it right. Gemini, for your read, let's see what the cards say. Show us the cards that we need to see, please. In this first and last read for Gemini, we're starting with that Ace of Cups. What about emotional fulfillments that the Gemini collective is having? Smooth, I like it. So, to your Ace of Cups, we see Eight of Pentacles, mastering prowess, knowing your stuff, but even more so, being able to prove that. Why so? Hierophant, the card of Taurus. Spiritual journeys, we're not moving from the path. What are we sticking to? What do we find purpose in? Five of Wands. Interesting. So, whatever you're doing in your field, Gemini, keep up the good work because you're getting there, but you're now being thrown curveballs of external conflict between you and other parties with your elevation. The easiest way I can say that. So, what's that Spider-Man quote? With great power comes great responsibility, or something like that. What we're looking at in this read for your fulfillment is that, yes, I am indeed good at what I do. In fact, I think I found my calling. I know that I belong somewhere here. And the more that I learn and the more that I encounter, the tougher it is getting. That Five of Wands coming out, there's a conflict that if it was just these things alone, I would say, hooray, go for it. This is your evolution stage. Now with the Five of Wands, it's still your evolution stage, but there's unforeseen circumstances that's causing not simply backpedaling because you're not doing that at all, but rather, dang, I didn't know this had this many responsibilities with it, right? What do we do with that? How do we move forward in it? Okay, I get that. To the Ace of Pentacles, show Gemini the cards I need to see, please. Upon the Ace of Pentacles, what are the new opportunities abound? What are the cards we need to see, please, for Gemini in this read? Find that Ace of Pentacles. That's a break. Could just be bad shuffling. We'll see. Move forward. Show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Gemini in this reading. Define the Ace of Pentacles for us. Seven of Cups, notion of possibility. Everything is now opening up for us. We haven't been more excited about kicking down all these doors. Great. Stay in it. Why so? Two of Wands, our intentionality is to believe in the possible. Yeah. Now, Nine of Pentacles, the long-term investment. What does that mean? What does that mean when we're actively putting ourselves into it every single day, in spite of all the conflict, and addressing all these things that pop up one by one? Gemini, you're ecstatic, and I love this for you. Something big has opened up for you, and even more so, trying to say, no, I'm happy about it. Well, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this right. Show me the blueprint. I'll find my way. Very good. That's really good. It's the Ace of Wands. Show us the cards that we need to see, please, about the Ace of Wands. What about the fire that lights the pathway? What are the cards that we need to see, please, from the Ace of Wands in this journey? Ace of Wands. Temperance. There we go. It's been a long time coming, and I'm happy for you. Once we are healed, we find without a shadow of a doubt that we were right all along. Ten of Pentacles. Now, the next steps to the journey ahead that will be the foundation of our lives. King of Wands. I'm doing the best I can, and there's a lot more where that came from. Ooh, this is so nice. You've been waiting for this for a while. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm very proud of you, and I'm very happy for you. Even if it wasn't exactly what we originally anticipated, yeah, you did your best with what you had. Revel in that. It's a good feeling, isn't it? Next to the Ace of Swords. I'm gonna hold off my original impression. You have the Four of Wands here. What does that entirely mean for you? Because I'm getting this baseline, but I'm just trying to read deeper into it. Show us the cards that we need to see, please. In the home element of air for Gemini, what are the cards that we need to see, please? And if you see me closing my eyes, understand I've been doing a lot of reads, so having this level of light intensity in my eyes can be kind of tiring at times. But I'm not falling asleep, promise. Three of Pentacles. Page of Cups. See, normally I would read that as a friends to lovers kind of situation, but as such an outlier given the context of what I've seen so far. So I'm going to parlay that for a bit. What I see is that in finding the place where I belong, right, that Four of Wands represents the safety of the home and heart space. But because we have so many career indications here, Gemini, I'm taking that more as I found my calling and I found the people I want to do this with. It's the little things that keep me going. That Page of Cups, coupling that Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles being the workable dynamic. These are my colleagues. These are the people I encounter. Everything is copacetic. We can make it work. That Page of Cups now saying, no, it's the little things that keep me here. It makes it all worth it in the end. Underneath it all. Why is this card coming out? Well, we're definitely not seeing the Ten of Cups. Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords. My bad. Seven of Swords. All is not as it appears to be on the surface. So I'm drawing that more towards the fact of just what we did in terms of work to get here. But again, that can change over the course of the read. Regardless, something is not entirely adding up about the situation. You address that within yourself, Gemini. Doesn't mean that you stop giving your best effort. And for that, I commend you. Now, let's try to find out what that is. What is making us unsettled about the circumstance? We now look towards the Ten of Cups. In the row of tens, shows the cards that we need to see, please, for Gemini in this read, or defines the Ten of Cups. What are we harmonizing with properly? Four of Swords. Okay, we gave ourselves permission to have a break. Why so? Chariot, the card of Cancer. Moving in totality on that journey. What do we do when we accept it in its fullest form? Page of Wands. We remain optimistic. So everything is moving fast, and this more pertains to whatever opportunities are opening up for you, Gemini. We stay optimistic, but we give ourselves a breathing room to just be like, yeah, it all worked out. I'm happy for me. Let me just be happy for me right now. We're not going to stop here. We're going to definitely keep going. But how do I take that grace in stride? Okay? To the Ten of Pentacles. Show the cards we need to see, please. Define that Ten of Pentacles for Gemini in this read. What about the culmination of all experiences? It will lay a foundation moving forward. King of Swords. No, when we're presented with that opportunity, we're not going to strike out. Home runs only. We're going to do best with what we got. Even more than that, we're going to make the right decisions for and by us. This is our choice. Page of Cups. It's the little things that make it count. How so? Lovers, card of Gemini. Here, not only being in love with a career or whatever opportunity I laid out for you, Gemini, but being in love with the self. This is what fulfills me now. And maybe I didn't see it at one point, but now I do, ever more clear. I'm right where I need to be. Now let me find every journey I can go on. To the Ten of Wands. Show the cards that we need to see, please, for Gemini in this read. What are the burdens that are carried? And the reason that I'm still not tying this to a lover's relationship, Gemini, you can check it out in the series called Learn With Me, where we explore each card of the tarot deck. It's one of the playlists on my channel. If I pull the lovers for you, I'm going to need to see more than that, right? If I pull the lovers for any other sign, then that indicates something deeper of an intimate partner choice or things of that nature. For you, I just read that as you. I would need to see a lot more than that in a different context in order to justify it. So that's why. Nine of Wands. And now we're sitting with not the burden of duty, but the burden of freedom. Interesting. Because I thought I collected this in the... Oh, well, I still pull it out this way, so we're going to take it this way. Normally, the Eight of Swords, a card defined by a person trapped in an open-air cage. Can they climb out? Yes. Will it hurt? Also yes. Meaning, the obvious choices or the obvious answers we purposely look away from. Chosen powerlessness in a way. In the reverse, we take our power back. The burden that we have to sit with is after we get our rest, after we take our breather, okay, now we got to do the tougher part. Make that choice. Why did I do that? Okay, I'll take this one. That's just so interesting. Normally, if you've seen my reads before, I normally just draw three directly. It's my own method of card reading. Here, it's just so interesting. Eight of Cups, the choice of walking away. Because I felt like I was shuffling basically on my own. Yeah, I felt like I had no control over that. So I'm very interested why you see that as a burden right now. I'll wait till the Ten of Swords. Oh boy, this is about to be fun. Show us cards that we need to see, please. Define that Ten of Swords. Home element of Gemini and air. Which sharp and painful conclusions have we come to? Break. Why are we breaking? I have a feeling I know where this is going. Show us cards that we need to see, please. Define that Ten of Swords. Things that we're not yet understood, and that's fine. Moon, the card of Pisces, we're gonna find that out. But smartest man knows that he knows little, if nothing at all. Get it? I understand why that's your prerogative. Not your stopping place, but it's just where you are right now. Three of Wands, looking forward to actions on the horizon. Why so? And now this tells everything. Four of Wands. Oh gosh. Okay. Underneath it all, the world, the cycle's definitive conclusion. Why did I do that shuffle again just to get the Eight of Cups? Oh gosh. So, as you evolve, you have to leave something behind. Originally, I wasn't reading that with that Lovers. Trust me, Gemini, I am more strict about the Lovers card with your sign in particular. But the Four of Wands up here was originally just being comfortable and safe, finding your place within your colleagues, in the environment in which you thrive. The Ten of Swords, why is that same Four of Wands ending up underneath a painful ending, right? There's no longer that. These are two different Four of Wands. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So going back to all of here, as we, get further along in whatever ventures in career, something becomes unsustainable, and it's that relationship that you're having right now. While you want it to continue, you're also having the acceptance of, if I'm really, reaching for the highest heights for everything I can attain, then truth be told, I don't know if this is sustainable anymore. And that's why the burden of walking away came out, because this is a different Four of Wands. One Four of Wands was for your work environment. The other Four of Wands was for a relationship. What does it mean to choose you all the way? Because you don't want to miss out on the opportunity, but you also don't want to miss them. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Let's move deeper. Okay, I see where the conflict is finally coming out. Because originally this was just, easy peasy across the road. But that Eight of Cups, boom, red flag. And that tells everything that we were looking for. Next, show the major arcana we see across the table and define it deeper for Gemini and their lead. We first look towards the Hierophant, card of Taurus. What about our spiritual path? And why are we finding conflict with it? Show us the cards that we need to see, please, upon this read. Define the Hierophant. But we push forward. Page of Cups. We are happy for the little things. This has 3 separate times you pulled the Page of Cups. Having to tell yourself that you're happy for the little things because you see it as basically, you don't want to seem like you don't show gratitude towards your opportunity, but the conclusion spells out towards the more it reveals itself. Temperance. Knight of Wands. Interesting because it's almost in the same position above and below. Freedom. And I'll heal with time, but that freedom also spells out a different kind of autonomy I'm having because it's driving me further and further away from a bond. The Chariot, the card of Cancer, the Tower. And maybe these sudden crashing realizations were exactly how they're meant to happen. You just want to spend a little bit more time with them before you come to the inevitable conclusion that it can't work. Yeah. To the Lovers, The Six of Pentacles. If I make the right decision, that I'm investing in the future of me every single day. What does that look like? It's more of a solo journey. And to the Moon. Temperance. This too shall pass, this too will heal. I'm saying that because, again, it doesn't change its base meaning from over here, Gemini, but now that Temperance is, I don't know how I'll get past this, but I know it's coming anyways. I just wish I had a little bit more time. Time be my friend. I want this to work out between us, but the more that the opportunity presents itself, the more I have to say that it can't. It's not we'll get over it. It's that I need to appreciate all the seconds that we have right now before departure. Ooh, that's tough. Resolution. Show cards of resolution in this reading. Define the space of resolution for Gemini and their journey today. Let's have a resolution for Gemini and their journey. Four of Cups. Yeah, it was always going to be rainbows and sunshine. A sense of apathy and disdain, but not towards the opportunity itself, Gemini, just the reality of what you're sitting in. Nine of Cups. And if it provides me so much fulfillment, if it's everything that I've worked for, then why does this journey have to part in this way? Underneath it all, the Hermit, the card of Virgo. And from everything that I didn't want to admit before, not intentionalized inception, but just the act of understanding what this huge deal and offer that's headed towards you, what that means. If I'm to trust my wisdom, I know I have to take this opportunity. I gotta go for it. I gotta shoot my shot and accept that whatever is happening between us equally comes to some form of an end. One journey begins, now the journey ends. It's all wrapped into the other. Here's what I see in your read today, Gemini. Yeah, it's a toughie. The more the opportunity of expansion and growth, particularly in a career path or project venture happens for you, the more you realize that a relationship that you wanted to keep is not sustainable. What I'm seeing is that, yes, it is beautiful. All the opportunities are opening up. Finally, the floodgates have broken open. And with all the responsibilities that come with that, we now face the external charge of, I just wish I had more time to appreciate with a person that was along with me in this journey the whole way through. The Tower coming in saying that is coming to a crashing halt. This is what your journey is now. And it's driving you further and further away from a relationship dynamic. Choose. And it's very much obvious that you're heavily leaning towards a career path. Doesn't make you a bad person at all, Gemini. It makes you a person. And that's why right now, Page of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Cups, you're trying to be happy about the little things that still can be shared. Ultimately, part of you knows eventually you'll have to walk away. Let them know that you care. Let them know that this was all valuable, that you valued all the time and everything with them. But do understand the way that you're going, the way that everything's playing out right now, it doesn't seem like things are converging between you and them anymore. One cycle closes, the other one opens sharply and beautifully. That's what I see in your read today, Gemini. Hope this conversation helped. And yeah, take beauty and love in little things. You're already on the road. See you around, okay? Take care.